this video, I'm going to give you some information about how to use Windows Movie Maker. If you need this application, you can be in contact with me. I can send it to you, even the cracked version. Here, actually, what I'm going to do, I'll add files here. Add files. Let's say go to this partition, and then I have a folder which is called Premiere. I already wait a moment, let me, if I can find them. Okay, now I'm selecting all the photos, Control A, Control C, or just say open. It will automatically add all the photos here. And then, even though if I want to add some music, first of all you have to wait a little bit in order to upload all the movies. For the time being, I'm going to pause it. Okay, once you added all the photos here, you can copy all of them and paste it to the, what do you call it, timeline here. Let me see, Control A, here Control A, let me see if we can play to the timeline. If the Control A is not functioning, no problem. I'll select the first one and the last one, like this one, with Shift, and then drag it and drop it here as a track here. So this is a movie track. Once you put it there, here, to the main, then we can play it. For the time being, I have to pause. Okay, once it's done, you can play it and change the transition or whatever you want. It's possible to change the transition altogether at the same time. As you can see, now it's just playing, and now I want to add music to this. For adding music, first let me stop this one, and I'm going to add music. For adding music also, I have to press on this one, on this button, go to the music folder, maybe somewhere I have in Drive D, which is called music. If I'm not mistaken, in Drive E, music. Let me see. Okay, I have it here. So I can add music like this, maybe a couple of music, so that it can keep on playing for a longer time. Christopher or whatever. Let me see if I can find good musics from here. Yeah, I love Christopher. Yeah, maybe some of these musics. For the time being, I'm selecting these musics and then adding to the what's written here. Some files are damaged, cannot be imported. No problem, whatever. It's not damaged. Let me see. Maybe Christopher, Control A, paste it. Okay, once they're here, I'm going to add all of these music from here, maybe from select the first one, press the shift and then select the last one and drag it and drop it to the music part. Yes. Okay. Now while I'm playing, the music also will. Okay, now I'm going to change the transition. For example, let's say you select all of them and then maybe you find some transitions to apply to all of them. Maybe add this transition, select this one, the bar, Control A, select all. It takes time, you have to wait. Okay, once all of them selected, I can add some transitions like this one on all of these actually photos, the transition. Now if you run the transition also one by one. I'll try it. Okay. Color fade like this one, and video fade out. So all of these things can be created. Rotation or pipe layout, animation also can be done like this one maybe, and then I can drag it and drop it, or I can add transition. Okay, let me again Control A, select all of them. Control A, select all of them. Let me pause it for the time being. Okay, now I can drag actually drop one of them, or maybe just press on this one to add the transition as well. So let me go to the what do you call it, to the first slide. Just press this one to stop it and run it from the beginning to see whether it's actually assigned or not. You can also rotate actually this pictures one by one, as you can see here. For example, you click here and then you start rotating one photo from time to time when you're taking the photo portrait or something landscape. You can rotate it, or you can, even though you can zoom it or change the size or do whatever you want here, as you can see. And then keep on continuing and change the transition. For example, change the transition from one slide to another slide. I'm dragging and dropping on this one, and whatever, for example, dragging and dropping from here to here, the transition, or on a motion or effects, you can change the effects as well, like this one to the effect, or maybe uh, change the transition, clicking on this one, and then on a motion, let's say you drag it this one. You select it and then rotate it. Even after rotating, you can also move it. For example, if you rotate it, even though you can resize it on the screen, or you can move it to some other places on the screen. Even if you can delete one frame, for example, as you can see, the picture is not complete, and then I want to delete this one. You can actually just select it and press delete button from the keyboard, and after deleting you have to drag all of these things to this part, to this. You have to select all of them. For example, let's say select the first one, let's say this last one, and then you can drag this one actually to here, and the rest as well. You can drag it and drop it, as you can see here. For example, in this one, see, okay, okay, then these slides I can select them using control button. I press the control down, and then after selecting all of them I can press delete to delete all of them, as you can see. And now I can drag all of the things from here to the beginning, as you can see, or maybe rotate, as I mentioned before. That's all. The timeline also can be changed from here, as you can see. The size of the timeline can be changed from here. And now, for example, here I can see that the, what do you call it, the, let's say the rest of this part, I mean, I don't need them, so it can be deleted, all of them. So again, I can press control down and select many of them, as you can see here, or maybe I use cut button to cut the rest, as you can see, and then press delete to delete all of them. Press delete button to delete all of them. The rest also can be done, as you can see, as okay, here we have some movies, so the rest from here I can drag them and put them here. The music sound, I mean. It doesn't matter, they're here, no problem. We can add many sounds. I'm selecting all of them with control button and then dragging. So while dragging, it's not possible to drag all of them, as you can see. So I'm dragging them one by one. Like this. For the transition also, you can drag and drop on all of these transitions exactly between what call it, two photos like this. And then you will see that while playing the movie, for example, let me see, export, and then put the name. For example, let's say export, put the name for this one, let's say skating. Match, let's say, and then press save. Done. So now actually what we are going to do, you can find the target file, where to download it. I'm going to actually where to save it. Again, I'm going to the same drive. So I'm going to save it here. Yeah. And then say export. That's all. Say export. Okay, so find target. Or maybe we just export it somewhere, let's say in Drive, as I mentioned, Premiere. I'm selecting this one to export, and you can actually change the setting to reduce the file size. Default, high, good, normal. Okay, so maybe the quality now is the default. If you make it high, you'll increase the data size. So if you press good, it's a bit lower than what you call it, high, and normal also, it's lower than high. Okay, for the time being I'm putting on the default, and the frame rate you can change it to maybe 24 per second to reduce the data size, and also kilobit per second maybe also can be changed. The resolution also can be changed. If you change the resolution, actually again, I mean reduce the resolution, also the data size will be lower. Maybe, for example, in 640 480 it's the smallest resolution, so I mean, so the data size also will be very slow. And also with the channel, you can kilobit per second also you can reduce it, but I don't want to reduce the file. Disable the hardware acceleration, no need to do that, and then say OK to finalize it. That's all about Windows Movie Maker. Export. So it will take I don't know how long, but for the time being you can also crop the final part of the movies as well. Sometimes when you're adding, what do you call it, the voice or music, let me cancel this one first. And sometimes when you're adding music to the MP3 file, you have to check whether if they are too much, then you have to cut them. For example, I can pause it here and then press cut, and then once I cut it, cut, the rest I can delete like this. The rest I can select and delete it. And as you can see now, if I stop watching the movie and started from the beginning, text, actually what I'm going to do, I'm just pressing text and then adding something to the beginning of this, like this one. Okay, now I can type it, resize it, let's say I make it in Persian language. Okay, and now I can change the color, maybe let's say green color. I can change the opacity and also font size as well, and with scale, all height scale, put in the middle, maybe like this, all left-handed, right-handed. Okay, Control A, let me select it and then put in the middle, or change the size. Okay, and then let's stop it in the beginning. Okay, let's change the duration a bit more, and also, what do you call it, the scale, maybe 14. See how you click on export, you have to wait a couple of hours. Once you finished, it's time for uploading to Google, actually YouTube, by pressing this button or this button and uploading the movie. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Do not forget to subscribe. Okay, thank you very much.